Good morning, students. Welcome to today's business studies class. Today we are continuing with the chapter organizing, and the topic is organization structure. Okay, so in the last class we discussed the term organizing and the process of organizing, or the steps we need to do in the process of organizing. So today we discuss on organization structure. So already I told you, any organization you take, it is formed with a structure, a well defined structure we can see everywhere when a particular organization we set up. So in that organization structure, some people are there. They will be in the top level, some will be in the middle level, some will be in the lower level. So like that, hierarchical order or well defined responsibility authority is arranged in a particular systematic order. That is why a structure is formed. So each and every employee know that who is his superior and who is his subordinate. So organization structure is very much essential for a growing organization. So today we will discuss on different types of organization structure and its advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so first, as an introduction, we will discuss what is organization structure. So organization structure is the outcome of organizing process. So whatever organizing means, collect or gather the essential resources, human resources, material and financial resources. All those things we have to collect for the organizing process, and assign duties and responsibilities, establishing reporting relationship, all those things we discussed. So an effective structure will result in increased profitability of the enterprise. So of course, this organization structure is, if it is effectively organized, then of course it will give you a very good profit. So it will increase the profitability of the organization. So the need for an adequate organization structure is felt by an enterprise whenever it grows in size or complexity. So when we start a business organization, there may not be a well defined structure, but when year pass, or when the business grows, so there we feel like yes, we need a definite or well defined structure is necessary. So it is only those enterprise which do not focus on growth that can maintain a particular structure for a long period of time. So if a business organization is not growing, no development, no diversification in their business, that type of organization may have a permanent structure. Always they are doing with the same number of employees, same post, same type of job, that and all. So is it good? Not at all. However, it is important to understand that such stagnancy may prove to be detrimental to an enterprise, as those companies which do not change at all will close down or cease to grow. Understood? So of course organization structure is there, and we can see organization structure where in growing enterprises. So stagnancy, if you are stagnant or if you are always permanently in one type of things, or you are doing the work in a particular manner for a long period of time, no change is taking place in your business, then that will leads to close down of the winding up of the company, or closing down of the business, or cease to grow. There will not be any growth. So when growth will come, when there is more number of activities. Suppose one division you started, there are next year we are starting another two divisions, then it become four, then it becomes six, then it become 12. Like that it is multiplying, and the business is growing, sales improve, sales increase, profit increase, so your production increase, your number of employees increase. So when all this happens, indirectly what is happening is organization structure also formed and it is widened. It may not be like the one you formed in the beginning of your business. Understood? Okay, so as an organization grows, coordination become difficult due to the emergence of new functions and increase in structural hierarchies. So we already studied about coordination. If one or two departments are there, one or two divisions are there, it is very easy to manage or easy to control, easy to coordinate. But if when suppose when school you take, when one school is there, it is easy to manage one school. But think about yeah, schools all over the state, then schools all over the country. So it is not possible to to be managed by a single person or by a few number of people. So that time we have to divide it into separate zones, like a west zone, east zone. India can be divided like that: west, east, south and north. Then under west zone there may be 5 states, then under that state different clusters, like that it is divided. So in KVA structure, in our own organization, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangadan structure, if you take, you there also you can see these type of divisions, because this is spread all over India. So this is a big organization, and the structure also is very much complex and hierarchical order we are followed there. So this, so for an organization to function smoothly and to face environmental changes, it becomes necessary to pay attention to its structure. So whenever there is changes, whenever there is business environment changes, already we discussed technological, social, political, legal changes are there in, we have to go with that changes, and automatically our organization also will change. Understood, no? So here I am saying about the need, or the, as an introduction I am saying you why to form a structure, or what is the importance of structure. So where we cannot see a structure, so if a for organization have a same structure means you understand same number of employees. Suppose one manager and 10 employees for last year, this year also same, next year also same, so no changes happening means your business is not growing. So same organization structure indicates no growth in the business, so it may close down in the near future. Okay, so, okay, now organization structure definition we can see. So organization structure can be defined as the framework within which managerial and operating tasks are performed. So we can say this is a framework. Okay, framework, you know, suppose for framework means what's an outline within which managerial and operational, so managerial works usually performed by top level management, and operating task, operational level, you know, lower level are performed. So all types of activities are performed within the framework. So it specifies the relationship between people, work and resources. So you can see the relationship, superior subordinate relationship you can see here between people. So work, how people and work are related, how people and resources are related, all these things you can see with the help of organization structure. It allows correlation and coordinating among human and physical and financial resources. So all these resources coordination you can see here: human resources, physical resources and financial resources. And what is this enables a business enterprise to accomplish these said goals, whatever goals we want to achieve. So this will allow us, or this will help us to achieve those goals. So the organization structure of a firm is shown in the organization chart. Okay, so in your textbook also organization chart is there, in that you can see the organization structure. Okay, so this is a framework within which all the people, resources and physical resources, human resources, everything is coordinated well, and operating task, managerial task, everything is arranged within the framework. Okay. Okay, now we'll go to types of organization structure. So as far as your syllabus is concerned, there are two types of structure: functional structure and divisional structure. Functional structure and divisional structure. Okay, so today we will discuss on functional structure, its advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so first we'll go to functional structure. So what is functional structure? Grouping of jobs of similar nature under functional and organizing these major functions as a separate departments creates a functional structure. Okay, so grouping of jobs of similar nature under functional. Function means what? The work we perform, that is called what? Function. So similar type of jobs we put under one head. Another similar category of jobs we put under one head. Suppose all production department, all production related work we can put together and we can call it as production department. All sales related work we can put together and we can call it as sales department. Okay, all finance related, money related matters we can put in one department, that is called what? Finance department. All recruitment, selection of employees, their provident fund, gratuity, their payment, salary, wages, everything, selection and join appointment, everything we can decide that. For that a separate department we can form, that is called what? Personal department. Understood? So marketing department. So all this department, what is the need for forming this department? So then any particular work related, so sales related means no need to search for the people where to go, to whom to ask, so no confusion there. So directly you can go to sales department and you can clarify it. So okay, production related means you can ask it to the production manager or production department you can approach. So like that, no, everything will be clearly defined and it is very easy for the overall management of the organization and for the achievement of objectives also. Understood? So organization structure, very well designed or defined organization structure is very much essential. So when this type of, whatever example I told you, when there are so many type of activities or work in a business, then that type of organization can divide or form functional organization structure. Okay, so organizing these major functions as separate departments create functional organization structure. So group, first you group, you identify the jobs or identify the work related to a particular section and form that department. So one function you created, another function. So purchase is a function, production is a function, sales is a function. So for each department we can have a adequate number of employees also. So you can have a head, as a head you can have production manager, then under him you can employ assistant managers, then other executives you can have, then supervisors, then foremen, then workers, like that. No, you can have a different level. So any organization, particularly industry type and all, if you take, there you can see these type of functional organization structure. So all departments report to a coordinating head. So here sales department means all sales department related works will be reported to the sales manager, they will not go to the production manager. Understood? So it is very easy to report also. Establishing reporting relationship, that is the last step in the organizing process. Okay, so for suppose somebody allotted me or assigned me some work, so I should know after completing the work where I have to submit this. If I am clear in that, then only I can accomplish it easily and I can have advice from that particular person. Understood? No? Suppose teacher is assigning, suppose I am your teacher, I am assigning your work. So you are so clear that this work is assigned by madam and to me and I have to submit to her back. So it is very clear. Otherwise in assembly generally they are saying, okay, you do this artwork or you do one story writing you do, and you submit to anyone, like if they say, so you will be confused where to go, to whom to ask. So we have to avoid those type of situations in business. That's why this authority responsibility means to whom to report, who is my superior, who is my subordinate. So each and every person should know this. So that relationship we can see if you go to any organization. Okay, so for example, in a manufacturing concern, division of work into key functions will include production, purchase, marketing, accounts, and personnel. So already I told you this. So this type of division we can see there. These departments may be further divided into again sections will be there. So under purchase department again we can have different sections. So but raw material one section will be there, then under processed goods one section you can see, and finished goods area one section, then packing section, labeling section, like that, no, different areas you can again you can divide. So thus a function structure is an organizational design that groups similar or related jobs together. So clear, no? So whenever there is a similar type of job that you can group under one head and you can have a department or division in that. Okay, so that is called what? Function structure. So remember clearly, under functional you can have divisional also. Now we'll see the advantages of functional structure. Okay, so the function structure has many advantages to offer. Important among them are as follows. A functional structure leads to occupational specialization. Yes, so division of work principle Henry Fayol told us, so that you can see here specialization. So division of work, here work is divided according to similar nature, so we can see specialization. So first advantage is what? You can bring specialization in your work, so this promotes efficiency. When specialization comes, it promotes what? Efficiency of the employees. Okay, so then when they do it repeatedly, so they will be efficient in that. Suppose one person is in sales department, that person sales manager is there, that person is acting as sales manager for number of years, so he will be expert in that area, but he may not be good in production department as a production manager. So if you want to train him as a production manager, just transfer him or shift him from sales to purchase or production. Okay, that is first thing. So first advantage is what? Function structure leads to specialization, and it leads to what? Increase in the efficiency, it promotes the efficiency. Okay, so surely one question will be there from this topic in examination. Each and every question paper you see, without organization structure no question paper is there. So it promotes control and coordination within a department because of similarity in the task being performed. Okay, so there is a very good coordination you can see in this type of structure, because same nature of work is performed. Under production department there will be coordination, under sales department there will be coordination, because similar type of work they are doing, so all are well versed with the work. It helps in increasing managerial and operational efficiency. Yes, so it also increase what? Managerial efficiency and operational efficiency, and this result in increased profit also. Understood? So when managerial efficiency increase, operational efficiency increase, automatically profit will increase. Okay, so these two words you remember: managerial efficiency for managing the business, planning and all, then operational efficiency is the real action area or work performing area. So when it is done properly, automatically it will result in increase in profit. Okay, so these are the some more points also there. So 3 points I told you. First is what? It leads to specialization and increase efficiency. Then better coordination you can see in this type of organization. Then what? Managerial efficiency, operational efficiency increase, that ultimately leads to increase in profit. Okay, now it leads to minimal duplication of efforts, which results in economies of scale and the lower cost. So duplication of effort. Okay, duplication of effort here means purchase department is doing all purchase related work, that work is anyway no other department is performing, so you can see all purchase related work in purchase department only, so that the same work will not be done by production department, so no duplication of work. Okay, and economies of scale and lower cost. So if same work done by two departments, same department, then it will increase the cost, so we can avoid that type of situations. Then it makes training of employees easier, as the focus is only on a limited range of skills. Yes, here training also very easy, because here they have to be trained on a special field or in their limited range of skills only, and that particular department employees only has to get the training. Matlab, suppose salesperson, if you are giving training, only sales related things you give, so you will not discuss their production related things. Understood? So they will be easily understanding or learning the activities related to the organization. Then it ensures that different functions get due attention. Yes, so here all works get due attention. So nothing, we are not ignoring any type of work. So each and every work is considered with equal importance. Okay, so these are the advantages of functional structure. Now, disadvantages. So some disadvantages also may be there, but disadvantages are only for to understand it and to keep in mind. Okay, as a precaution we have to keep in mind, but otherwise due to these disadvantages we will not say function organization structure is not good. Not for that. Always when you form a function organization structure, as a precautions you keep in mind these points also. Okay, so a functional organization structure places less emphasis on overall enterprise objectives than the objectives specified by the functional head. Here problem is this only. Okay, what they are saying is when you form different departments, suppose production, sales, purchase, personnel, finance, marketing, like this different departments. So each department will be working for their particular department, and that time what will happen, one general organization is there. So these all departments forms one single organization. Sometimes production department will think about their improvement in their departments, sales department will say their improvement only. So what it happens there, that leads to only functional, that particular area will be developing, or overall organization objective sometimes they forget. Okay, such practices may lead to functional embryos, which wherein the importance of particular function may be overemphasized. Okay, sometimes finance department think I have to issue or I have to give money to all other departments, so my work is more important than other all departments, so I should get more consideration from the top management. Like that if they think, then they are what uh, thinking that they are more important than other departments. So if like that all departments start thinking in that way, then everyone should forget about what organizational objectives. Ultimately the final objectives we will be unable to achieve. Okay, so the departmental interest at the cost of organizational interest can also hinder the interaction between two or more departments. Sometimes between different departments conflicts also can be there. Okay, so one production department asking money from finance department, so finance department is telling now we cannot issue money for purchase of raw material, so production department will be in trouble. So like that, no, some issues conflicts can be there with these departments. Next disadvantage is, it's just for understanding only, it may lead to problems in coordination as information has to be exchanged across functionally differentiated departments. Okay, now better coordination is possible if everybody is coordinating it very well. That is an advantages we told. But here as a disadvantages also we can say, because suppose suppose purchase department has written the purchase requisition as per the requirements given by production department. Production department is saying tomorrow we have to send a supply order for 1000 units raw material. Production department, when raw material shortage come, production department write to the purchase department. So purchase department but didn't submit that supply order to the finance department for 2 days. Now what will happen, suppose forget, so then the production will be stopped due to the non availability of raw material, because the file is held up in purchase department. Now purchase department when move it to the finance department, and finance department is department pass finance from their department, that time only the supply order we can place. Understood? So these type of things, coordination. Okay, so coordination is very very important. If coordination is not there, then this type of structure will leads to a disadvantage position. Okay, then a conflict of interest may arise when the interest of two or more departments are not compatible. Now different departments have a different interest, then that also will leads to problems. For example, the sales department insisting on a customer friendly design may cause difficulties in production. So now sales department, as per the customers requirements, and they are the most what they are, these people sales people are the people those who are having direct interaction with the customer. So as per customer requirements, they are saying this type of design will be very much comfortable now, but that is creating that the design production department is not ready to accept. So such dissension can prove to be harmful in terms of fulfillment of organizational interest. Okay, now what will happen, these two departments, in between these two departments conflict started. So that type of conflicts also will hinder the overall objectives of the organization. Always think every organization standing for achieving the overall objective of the organization. There is no departmental interest, there is no personal interest, everybody is working for the organization. Okay, so conflict. Next one, it may lead to inflexibility as uh, people with the same skills and knowledge base may develop a narrow perspective and thus have a difficulty in appreciating any other point of view. So here another point is, so here, and already we told you function department means same type of work is there, all are doing almost the same type of work. Here problem, like we are discussing is same skill and knowledge base develop a narrow perspective and have a difficulty in appreciating any other point of view. So functional heads do not get training for top management positions because they are unable to gather experience in diverse areas. Okay, now people may not appreciate each other, or people may not accept each other due to lack of knowledge, or they may think that I know everything than the other person. Okay, so I am the superior of this head or this department. So if functional heads are not do not get training for top management position. Suppose general manager means he is the controller of all departments, he is well versed with the production, sales, finance, marketing, everything. Suppose production manager is the person, he is working in production department and he doesn't know about sales department or any other departments. So training, if he wants to become a top management post or he wants to go to a top management post, it may be difficult because he has to go to other department also and work, then only he can become a general manager. Okay, so that is what telling here. Okay, inflexibility. Okay, so these 4 points are the disadvantages. So first what I told you is about less emphasis on overall enterprise. Each department give importance to their department only, they will not see the overall objective. If it is like that, then it is a flop. Then problems in coordination, if there is no coordination, then it creates problems. Then conflicts of interest between people in the departments. Then inflexibility. Okay, so you can write in short forms or short notes, you can write, no need to elaborate this much. Okay, now where we can use this type of organization. Suitability, it is most suitable when the size of organization is large and has diversified activities and operations require high degree of specialization. So when people should be specialist, or when they have to be very much expert in their work, then and your organization is large, so many conditions are there, and diversified activities and operations are there. So work, so much work is there, different types of works are there, and the size of the organization is large, and you need specialization in that particular work or area. These type of all conditions are there in organization, then we can have a functional organization structure. Okay, clear? Okay, this much only today. And so these are the advantages, disadvantages we discussed already. So this is suitability, and this much only for today. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.